Guys, so I am doing a get ready with me video today. It was requested to do one with the Pastel Goth palette, which I did do one using this, but I think I only used 1 or 2 colors, so as much as thank God I didn't break that. As much as I like this palette, it is a hard one to get a look out of, like, using just this, so I'm probably going to bring in the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics too, just for a transition color. So we'll see how that goes. I have to grab primer because I just realized I didn't grab that. So, as usual, first I'm going to do my brows with the ColourPop Dope Taupe brow pencil. The last one came out pretty decent with where I had the camera set up and everything, so. I don't think I have a lot to talk about today, so I'm not sure how boring this is going to be. You know, the other day I filmed a car vlog, and I couldn't upload it because, well, first I had a problem where, for some reason, I can't get stuff, I can't hook my, my phone up to my computer anymore for some reason. I guess my phone is on its way out, but, Steven's phone and my phone, we got the same phone 2 years ago, I think. About 2 years ago. And it's like every time you hit that 2-year mark, your phone goes crappy on you. I swear they have like some kind of self-destruct device in them to get you to buy a new one after 2 years. But, yeah, our phones have both been acting up and neither one of us wants to get a new phone. But I couldn't get the video off the phone, so I just uploaded it to the cloud so I could get it on my computer. And then once I tried to edit it, I realized that the phone was right in front of the vent again, and the heat was making way too much noise, so it's just going to be annoying if I upload it. But I finally, and it's right here, I got a brand new car mount for my phone, so when I do vlogs, they will hopefully not be noisy like that. It sounds like I'm driving like this giant rambling truck or something, but it was really just the phone being in front of the vent and the heat being on because it was cold. Get my skin somewhat back to normal. It's been so dry lately, and my skin has always been oily. It's like the older I get, now I'm having dry issues. So I used the Hard Candy eye primer, and then because I'm using these light shades, I'm going to use some of the white Kat Von D concealer over it. This works really good as a white eyeshadow base, which is what I've been using it for a lot. You only need the tiniest bit because this stuff is so, like, concentrated. And that is my phone going off. What time is it anyway? Okay. And this stuff dries quick, so you kind of have to work quickly with it. But this has been doing the same as, like, I used to love the white NYX eyeshadow base, but I didn't like the fact that it was in a pot and you had to, like, stick your finger in it every time you had to use it. So this is kind of, this has taken its place for me. I have, like, eye crusty. That's gross. Okay. So now I want to try and figure out what eye look I want to do here. I'm going to use, which color from the Naked Basics here? I'm going to use Tempted, this one right here, as a transition shade, just to get something going in my crease. So hopefully, I don't want the mirror to cover my face here, but I'm just going to use a little bit of that in the crease so that the other shadows are going to have something to blend out into. But having the white just on the lid will definitely help the other colors pop. They're pigmented to begin with, but I like having white underneath when I use them. is like so difficult to do with a bigger mirror in front of your face. If I could see like a normal person, I'd be able to just use a makeup mirror, but I have to be right up to it when I don't have my glasses on. I think I already explained that the whole contact lens thing, I liked them, but I can see better with my glasses than with contacts for some reason. They blur on me at certain times throughout the day, and it's just aggravating. And I do have to do I'm gonna do like a fails video after this, so I figured while I had to get ready anyway and do my makeup, I would film a get ready with me. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do a purpley look. Yeah. I'm trying to decide. I was gonna do like blue and green, but... Alright, I'm gonna use the Meow color on the inner part of my lid. This is like a muted fuchsia, pastel fuchsia, I guess you would call it. And then that's gonna go on the inner half. Just on the lid, I'm not going any higher than that. I think I had mentioned in my last video how Steven has been sick. He's almost over it now. Like I said, he smokes, so he always gets it for longer than everybody else. Aiden ended up getting a cold for, I think, 2 days. He gets rid of it so fast, which is awesome. And I had like some sort of stomach bug, I don't know. I usually am not one of those people who is like, bring on the spring, because then summer comes and I hate heat, but I kind of just want the nicer weather so that everybody's not sick anymore. It doesn't help that I'm like a gigantic germaphobe, and I hate going anywhere public in the wintertime. Especially, we've been having to go to the doctors so often with like appointments for Aiden and stuff, and his like eye doctor and everything. It's all in the same building and everybody's always sick, and I'm like, ugh, I just want to I go home and like wash all our clothes and take a shower. It's that bad. Let's see, then I'm going to use whoa, this brush needs to be cleaned, but let me just like flick this off here. I need to clean all my brushes, actually. I should do that when I'm done with this. I'm going to take the other purple, which is Dope, and that's going to go on the other half of my lid. So this is just going to be super simple, yet colorful. I love the purples in this palette, so... I do like the way this color Dope and the yellow look together. I had this in the crease and the yellow on my lid the other day, and it was really pretty. I do find that this one is harder to blend though. Like, it'll blend with the other colors, but then it kind of wants to blend itself away. But I noticed in palettes, matte purples are usually really hard to get right, so at least this one is showing up and pigmented. Oop. I had all intentions of sitting here and talking, and now I like can't think of anything to talk about. Steven and I were looking at houses last night, and we found one that we're like in love with, and it's in Vermont, and it's kind of like we can't move right now, and I know it's not going to be there when we can. I'm so bummed about it because it's so pretty. But I'm starting to think that maybe it's haunted or something, because for the price, and how awesome it is. It's like an old Victorian house, but the inside is all basically redone and brand new, and it's been on there for almost a year. So I was like, what's wrong with it? And there's nothing in the listing that says there's anything that needs to be fixed or wrong with it or anything. And I'm like, well, that's it, it's haunted, and people, like, the locals know about it and no one wants to move in. That's the only thing I can think of. That's where my mind goes. Which really wouldn't bother me that much, I don't think, but this is Dagger, and it's a gray, and that is what's going to go in the crease. Not that I would love to live in a haunted house, but that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me all that much, I guess. I don't know. I grew up liking spooky stuff, so unless it was like demonic poltergeist that's trying to chase my child, I don't think anything else would bother me. So this color is going to basically cover up that brownish transition color, but having the like the powdery texture of it there helps this blend out more. Just the more I've played around with this palette, the more I've found what makes the colors work well together. Alright, so kind of colorful yet still toned down, and then I'm going to just brush off that brush and use a little bit of the white to blend out the edges. This is a really good white because you can use it lightly as a highlight like this, or you can get it opaque. Like if I put the white concealer like I did on my lid and then packed this on, it would be a really opaque white. Alright, and then, I've said it before, I never like putting color on my lower lash line because my eyes get watery when I do that, and then I just have color like melting off. I'm going to use the Kat Von D tattoo liner to try and keep with the Kat Von D theme here. Oh, I already messed up. Mascara. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex. This is all I've been using lately. I'm trying to only have like 1 or 2 mascaras open at a time, because it's kind of pointless. As long as I like the one I'm using, I use it until it's dried up or I have to get rid of it. And then for highlighter, I'm using the Moonchild palette from Anastasia. I actually just ordered the Nicole Guerrero one. I'm so excited. They had, it was only available on the Sephora app. It comes out March something. I don't remember what the date was that it comes out, but they had it on the app, so I ordered it. I'm gonna use the, which color do I want to use? I think I'm going to use Pink Heart as my highlight today. But, I don't know, I'm a little worried about it because all the colors look like they're more suited for darker skin. But if anything, I can use them on my eyes, you know, as eyeshadows and everything. Back and forth on what's my favorite color in this palette. I don't know. Right now it's Pink Heart. I really like it because it flashes pink when the light hits it, but it's not like too dark. None of these colors in here are too dark, so. And then yet again, Kat Von D. These were a mystery to me. Her what were they called? The Shade and Light blushes that were only available for like not even a month, and then they got rid of them and everybody was finding them in Marshalls and JCPenney. But I didn't hate these. I mean, the ones I have they're kind of hard, but they have pigment to them. I don't know. This is Sid and Nancy. I don't know why I'm using it because you can't get them anymore, but I always enjoyed these, so. I will say out of the two that I have, the other one's Morticia and Gomez, and this one doesn't show up as much. I shouldn't be using a fluffy brush for it, that's why. I just have to use like a more, oh, what just flew out of that? A more densely packed brush to apply these, because otherwise fluffy brushes don't want to pick them up. But I kind of just mix both colors together. You kind of, I guess maybe that's why you kind of have to rub your brush in there a lot to get color out of it. But it's just a pretty like peachy pink. Alright, and that is pretty much it. I didn't pick out a lip color, but my lips have been so chapped I think I'm just going to use lip balm. So that's pretty much it for my look. This is like my favorite current lip balm. I had received some of these for free, and then I keep getting these because they're such an awesome lip balm. It's called Lip Lube, and this one is Blackberry Pomegranate. And it's just so like super moisturizing and not sticky or anything. And even Steven hates chapsticks or anything, but because he was sick he wanted a chapstick, so I gave him one of these. I think I gave him the orange one, and he even liked it, so that's saying something because he normally hates that kind of stuff. That is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I have to go film like my fail video for the month. So I'll talk to you in my next video.